because there is no natural leader. You know, these other areas have natural leaders who have taken over and the people have moved on. But the mountain, it is convoluted. Me, that's the way I see it. But my colleagues can also address the issue and say.
Maybe just to ask, because today you've spoken so much about the constitutional rights that were abused by that came with the arrest.
Yes.
Is it? What are you going to do as lawyers?
My name is Brian Mushiri from NTV. Just also maybe to get to understand, Wakili Ngumbi has been very clear on we are taking a police state direction inside the chambers. Maybe also speak into matters of that.
Okay, I will allow my colleagues to speak about the police state, but the constitutional violations, I will mention something. This constitution was a negotiated document. It took 24 years to negotiate. There were several disagreements. There was Bombers 1, Bombers 2, and an Naivasha draft. Why we could not agree is that there are some essential things that we believed were so critical that it should not be left out. One of that is fair trial and the principles and values in the Constitution under Article 10, Clause 1 and 2. So those principles includes patriotism, the rule of law, democratic practice, transparency, openness, and accountability. So that if you are a state officer and you want to do something, you should be open, transparent, and accountable. Now the problem is, if police effects an arrest on suspicion of somebody having committed an offense, the presumption is that they have done a prima facie investigation. They have tangible evidence or a consent which you can hold on. Then they now say, let us go and arrest. But you see, they are arresting and they have only one witness, who is a police officer, who is armed. Now they are telling us that Maina is likely to interfere with the witnesses. How can Maina interfere with a witness who is a police officer, who is armed 24/7? And he is the only one. And they have taken 72 hours to get one week. So they might need about 2,000 hours to get 10 more witnesses. That is the problem we have with them. Because if they had not been prepared properly, why did they arrest? Because they could have waited. So I believe that is why we have a problem with them. My learned colleague will address the issue of the political doctrine and persecution, political persecution by the state, which is coming out, manifesting itself in this process. Because they initiate a case in Nakuru, they deny trial bundles. But when they come to Nairobi, those trial bundles for Nakuru are attached as evidence to deny a bond. But we have never been given evidence in Nakuru case. So you can see they are trying to manipulate the process. So my learned colleague can respond to that other issues.
Very, very briefly, my position is that Kenya is turning very fast and swiftly into becoming a police state.